do my daughter's hair with me. If you've been following mine and Marshall's content for a while, you know that this little girl is our miracle child. I still remember being 22 weeks pregnant, finding out that I was in labor and my daughter had a 10% chance to live. I laid in that hospital bed for a week and I cried out to God. I said, God, I want to trust you. I want your will to be done. But what if your will means that I don't get my unborn child? What if your will means that I have to bury her? I laid in that bed and I wrestled with that question because I wanted my faith to be big enough and bold enough to say, God, whatever you do, I'm going to trust you. And I know that whatever you decide is the best plan for me. But if I'm being totally honest, I don't know that I would have been able to trust God had I lost my daughter that day. During that time of uncertainty, one scripture brought me peace, Ephesians 6:19. In this scripture, Paul asked the church to pray for him that he might be given the words to boldly speak the gospel. It reminded me that sometimes there are gaps in faith, moments where you're just not sure if you'll be bold enough to manage what God is asking you to do. Though my daughter was still born prematurely, she stayed in my belly for another 14 weeks after I went into labor. I was able to have her at 36 weeks, at which point she had already had injections and steroids. She was totally healthy and never even had to step foot in NICU. She had no brain or developmental issues as they had assumed there would be. I'm grateful to God that I never had to come face to face with the alternate reality of potentially bearing a child. I'm even grateful for the experience of potentially losing a child, sitting in the hospital room, listening to doctors talk, and having to come face to face with my own faith. When I look at my daughter now, I think, man, look at what God did for me. Look at what he accomplished for me. And if he could do this for me, he could do anything for me. I'm not sure what the next trial will look like, but what I do know is this experience will make me more prepared for it.